All right, we're gonna hop right in. No fancy intro or anything. We are here for the second walk around of my 2016 328 wagon. I bought this car in July of this year. It's now October, so 4 or 5 months of progress here. And I wanted to give you an update. So let's start. First, let's do just a quick walk around because I feel like I never do that very well. Just so we can see what it's looking like right now. I'm really happy with it. This is likely how it'll sit for quite some time. But who knows? I like doing these videos because I like seeing how I change and how my style changes and what I want and everything. And I say I love it, but there's already another set of wheels that I actually really like. So let's get in. Let's start back here. So first video I did with this car was actually doing the exhaust. I'll throw in some exhaust clips, but I'm still rocking the same exhaust back here. This is an OEM 340i exhaust. It came off my cousin's car. It does not fit up perfectly to the N20. If you had a B48, the B58 exhaust would work great. I have the N20. I should have put the I should have put the N55 exhaust on this car. So it took a little bit of modification, but we got it to work. And then I threw on some Valvetronic exhaust tips just because I like the way these look. This one's now starting to get a little bit, it doesn't look like it there. Like right there, it's starting to get a little hot and turning like orange. That's the goal because I like the way that looks. Now that we're back here, I do have an aftermarket diffuser. That is not OEM. That is an Icon Motorsport diffuser. It's like $100. Fitment isn't great, but it does snap on once you bend it, and it's been good so far. It looks like a E92 335 IS diffuser, and that's kind of what I like about it. While we're back here, the other upgrade or change would be the license plate. This is not an OEM license plate. I'm waiting to get pulled over for that and see if it looks good. It is white and black, so it's a small difference. So I've had cops behind me, nobody's noticed, and it is still reflective. So I'm not really trying to fool anybody. I just like the way white and black looks. And then I have the Rays license plate, metal license plate, white and black, just to kind of match. I did put the 50th or 100th. I don't know what anniversary badge that is. I just kind of like the way it looks. So I put those on. Moving a little bit to the side, we have OEM mud flaps. Couldn't get the front ones to fit, so I'm only rocking the rears. I don't know how I feel about those. Might take those off. But while we're back here, these wheels that you're looking at are Volk TE37 SLs in double press black. I have the kind of like chrome sticker on there. That's just some fake sticker because I wasn't about to buy a real one. And it seems to be holding up well so far. And it's sitting on Falcon Azenis RT660s, 245/40 R18 all the way around. So this is like definitely like a track focused tire, super sticky. I'm really probably only gonna get like 10,000 miles out of these tires, but I just like the way it looks. So I wanted to do that. It's lowered on H&R Super Sports. It's actually Super Sports in the front and then just normal H&Rs in the rear, because I've actually done 2 suspensions, but think that the Super Sports would lower the rear too much, and I actually like the way the rear sits. On the side, we're looking at an OEM side skirt extension. This is nothing that exciting, just flat black. I'm not doing carbon on this build or anything. I'm trying to go OEM and flat black. That's the goal. Coming up to the front, I've left the OEM grills on. I love the way the chrome looks on these. Headlights, no change. Front lip is an OEM M Sport front lip. I just painted the upper parts here white. They look super off colored on camera, and that's because they probably are, because I painted them myself. But weirdly enough, it's the same paint that I used to do these markers, which looks pretty spot on. Like, I painted those markers and then I also painted those at the same time. I might actually change up the front lip here to something else. I just am not a big fan with how this part looks right here. It's the only way to run this front lip. All I want is something flat black and minimalist on the bottom, and there's not a whole lot of options out there, so that's kind of the only thing I've got. So yeah, that's pretty much it for exterior modifications. I am running Thule Aero blades with a Thule circuit mount up at the top, 2 of them. I go in between, or back and forth between, liking the way this looks. On one hand, it kind of looks like an ultimate dad car, and it looks like it gets used properly and everything, and that's because it does. I use those roof racks once a week to put my bike on top to go for a ride on Diablo. On the other end, I liked how sleek it looked without it on, so I go back and forth between turning it, between taking it on and off. Sorry, I'm distracted. I don't know what he said. I think he said F31, but I don't know. Luckily, I have it on camera, so we'll see. We can go inside. Not a whole lot I've done. Let's go to the driver's side, actually. There I am. So on the inside, I've pretty much done very little. I had something on here and actually took it off because it was just too much. I had the front wrapped, I have the rears wrapped, just because I still got to take them off. Things I've done on the inside is this Alcantara suede wrap. This is a wrap. This isn't real Alcantara suede, and you can get this on Amazon, and then I actually just stitched it myself. It's not perfect, but it feels really nice. And then I changed out these with F80 paddles. For a while I was rocking no paddles because I really don't like the way the other ones look, but these feel and look awesome to me. It's a small change, but I really like it. This is also a wrap. It comes pre-cut. It's from Amazon. I had a different one, but this one matches this fake Alcantara, so it's the only Alcantara I've left in here, and it also came with this part wrapped in Alcantara. This is the best phone mount ever for an F30. I forget what it's called. It says it right there. Ren line. It holds the phone super sturdy, and yeah, it's super sleek. It puts the phone in the perfect position. Last thing would be this thing. I did it in black. May even just go back to silver. This is wrapped in black too, but because I've decided to leave all this silver, I might just take this off and go back. I don't know if there's really anything else I'd want to do to the interior, because this is a car I drive on the daily, so I'm not trying to do anything crazy with it. I'm gonna do some in-cabin videos. I'm also gonna try and do some exhaust videos, so I'll put those parts here. But this is where it's sitting right now. 4-month update with this car. I tried on 437s last week and really like the way it looked, so who knows how long these will stay. They are like a dream set of wheels for me, so I feel like I have to run them for a while. Maybe I'll also go full chrome on them. But I don't know. This is where it sits right now. I'll throw in some exhaust clips. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Next update I might do will be this car fully wrapped in Christmas stuff for the holidays, so that'll be fun. I'll catch you then.